Hi, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do a pickups video, and I'm just trying some of these videos on to see how I feel about them and how other people feel about them. I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to be a format that I'm going to be doing from now on, but I'm just so excited. I've recently started retro game collecting again, and I used to love this, and I put it on hold and postponed it for a long time, and I'm finally realizing that I'm in a spot right now where I can do this again. Like, it really makes sense. It's not overextending myself, and it's not like the wrong time in my life. It's not inconveniencing anyone. It's actually like this is the right time. So I'm just having a ball. So to get started, I went back to a place that I used to go to on a regular basis. I used to live closer to the area about, gosh, it was like 7 or 8 years ago. And I used to go to this place all the time. They'd always have a lot of really cool used stuff. So I went there hoping to find Dreamcast, and I was looking for some Genesis games, actually. You guys have gotten me back on a Genesis kick, but and of course the 7800 and anything else interesting I can find. But what I got was... It's in the light there. Air Force Delta. So they didn't have very many games. They had about 5 Dreamcast games, and they had like about 3 that I needed though. I'm going for a complete collection, and I'm over halfway there. But Air Force Delta is the only one that was in good condition, where the disc and it was complete with the artwork and the manual. And the disc was in pretty good condition, so I've reboxed it. I'm actually going to get some better boxes for these, but this one is in pretty good shape. That was $4.25, so I think that was a very good deal. Then, continuing on some really good Dreamcast luck, no sooner than I had decided to start keeping an eye on Craigslist via an RSS feed of my local Craigslist, then somebody popped up with an offer for a Dreamcast system and 32 games for $100. This is a really good deal, and I was tempted by the system, but I have 2 systems already. So I went through my list of games and tried to see what games I needed, and I needed about 15 of them, which actually that fits right in with statistically with how much of the overall Dreamcast collection I have to how many what percentage of games I needed from that set. So I went ahead and emailed the seller and asked them if they'd be willing to split the collection and give me those games at a percentage of the total asking price, plus a little extra for the trouble of splitting the collection. So for $50, I grabbed 15 awesome Dreamcast games. The discs are all pretty much pristine, which is, like I said, what I'm looking for. And even the cases and everything are in pretty darn good shape. These were all about $3.33 each, so you can't beat that. So here I've got World Series Baseball 2001, and this is a good time to talk about these, what are these called? Sega All-Stars, the best ofs. The one thing that I'd forgotten to do, I haven't Dreamcast collected in a while, is to ask if any of these were All-Stars. What I decided, I think it makes the collecting more fun, is to collect one version of all of the All-Stars games and one version of all the black box games. What it means is I get 2 versions of the same game, but it also means that I don't have to say no when I see an All-Stars version. And I think it makes the collecting more fun. It's not like I have to go, oh, well, I could get the All-Stars version, but then it's going to contaminate my collection or something. I can actually go after them and the other ones, and I think it's the right way to do it. So I've got NBA 2K. That's another All-Stars version. And really, when I was going up there, I'd forgotten to ask about that. And I'm just like, if he has All-Stars versions, I was like, I'll just see how many he has, and I'll probably just take them and just take a chance that I don't have them. And he only had those 2, and I didn't have them. So those fit right in with my All-Stars collection. It was very cool. Sega NHL 2K. Rippin' Riders, and this one is it's one of the ones in not quite as good shape. There's some sticker gum on the case, which is fine. I just swapped these cases out Some of the sports games will have like a holographic sticker on it, which is cool to keep. So so those are actually neat to have. But I have no qualms about swapping the boxes out. I do that with pretty much all of these. This one, there's some light scratching on it. It's not too bad. Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge. Looks like a interesting little game. And Quake 3 Arena. Got Sega Marine Fishing. And this is actually kind of neat because it's marine fishing. I've never actually gotten a marine fish. I need to get myself one of those controllers, the fishing controllers. I actually don't have one. Sega Rally 2, Sega Rally Championship. Game over, yeah, I think is how that one went. I just remember that from playing that game. It was so annoying when you lost because it was so hard. I don't know what it. Maybe I'm probably really bad at rally racing, but you'd always get that, and it's like, yeah, and I'm like, no, I lost. Like, I'm more upset about this than you are. Centipede. I don't know if that's just like kind of a remake, same sort of gameplay as the regular Centipede, but I'm looking forward to checking some of these out. Still on the the Atari track here. We've got Anniversary Edition. I've also got Iron Aces. And Sonic Adventure. This surprisingly is one that I didn't have. I'm almost surprised that I don't already have this in my collection. I may have an All-Stars version of this. I think it might have been the case. And Sonic Adventure 2, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever played this one. Here's Rayman 2. This is really cool. It's probably one of the, out of all of them, one of the rarer, more valuable games. I mean, these aren't, and none of these are worth a whole ton, but this is a cool pickup. I have a friend who works at Ubisoft Montreal these days. I like bragging about him whenever I get a chance because I'm really proud of him. And also Bomberman Online. So that's another one that I think was a pretty cool find in this set. So there's that. I got all those games for $50. I think I got an awesome deal. Some great Dreamcast finds, and I'm just happy to be collecting again. I actually have some more pickups, and I'm not going to put them in this video. I'm going to do maybe another pickup video here and see how that is. Share the joy with the rest of the world. What I've got behind me playing today is Double Dragon on the 7800. So thanks for joining me, and thanks for watching.